do roll call.
Jim Milo.
Here.
Glenn Redding.
Here.
Roy Martin.
Here.
Brian Staveley.
Here.
Fred Wolf.
Here.
Bobby Woods.
Here.
Rodney Sullins.
Here.
Jim Hart.
Here.
Ralph Quinn.
Present.
James Wagner.
Here.
Nice of you to join us. David Thompson.
Here.
Okay, do I have a motion to approve the February 11, 2020 minutes and March 8, 2020 agenda?
Yes.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Sandy, would you give us a report, please?
I will. The beginning balance for county general was $2,925,218.61. Revenues for the month, $484,101.41. Disbursements for the month, $604,200.80, resulting in a balance for county general of $2,805,119.22. Beginning balance for county road, $2,329,241.23. Revenues for the month, $172,674.60. Disbursements for the month, $296,003.51, resulting in a balance for county road of $2,205,912.32. 1/4 cent sales tax revenue, $156,593.34. 1% sales tax revenue, $356,528.53. General revenue turnback, $14,761.04. Highway revenue turnback, $98,754.45. 0.5% state highway tax, $55,516.00. Motor fuel tax, $13,853.82.
Okay, thank you. Okay, do we have any committee reports?
Budget and finance met, and we'll have a couple of ordinances.
We had a road committee and a few things I'd like to refresh everybody on. One half of the stoplights are up at Junction, the one going east and west. We're still waiting on Energy to come and put up the post. That's the hold up on the whole thing. We'd already had the light up, and they had to come not back up and not putting up a pole. The contractor agreed to put up a pole. They're just putting up a transformer at the existing pole. And that's taken a lot longer than we thought. I'd also like to recognize the Quorum Court because we purchased a table for the sheriff's office designee at the American Legion banquet, and he got to bring all his kids to that. It was really good, and the Quorum Court did that, and that's a good thing that we did, and I was pleased to help you with that. One other thing that I'd like to bring up is the solid waste meeting is going to be the 20th at 10 o'clock. I appreciate the backing that the Quorum Court had given me over the years. I'm learning a lot. Every time I turn over a rock, something else pops up. It's amazing a lot of the stuff that you don't know until you start looking into it, and it's scary a little bit. But one of the things I want to say is that over the past several years, we have not got any tire waste money because they said we did not qualify, and that's not true. Right now, we have more used tires to dispose of than any other county. Our total number of tires is greater than the bottom three. Added them all together, we have more tires than them. And so that's one thing we're going to look at doing, is trying to fix that and get that kind of going. It's been an interesting thing, let me tell you. It's been an interesting thing, and I appreciate the Quorum Court backing, and they coming to the meetings and all that, making feel good when I look out there and I see David grinning. Make me feel good anyway.
I'll be sure to give you more of those type of things.
That's all I got.
Judge, I'd like to clarify one thing, just so that everybody knows. He said the Quorum Court paid for that. He means the Quorum Court members, the JPs paid for it out of their pocket.
Right.
There was no public funds used by that table.
Right,
Okay.
right. I'm glad you brought that up.
I've got one question. Solid place. We had a incline mailer for cardboard, and we tried to keep that thing with anticipation of using it again. And they took it away from us and gave it to Carroll County. Since Carroll County is no longer a member of the district, will we get the cardboard thing back?
No, and let me clarify one thing. Carroll County is not part of the solid waste district. They're still part of the waste tire district, and they are part of the electronic thing. And that don't make any sense to me, but that's
And the recycle, right?
right.
Yeah.
And so, and the other thing is, since you mentioned that, right now we have roughly $600,000 in the account, and the biggest part of that, 95% of that is our recycling money from 17, 18, and 19 that they have held back. They haven't used it, they haven't given it to the counties to pay the receiver his fees. And I'm gonna look into that too. Also, this $18 thing was overturned in Searcy County and Carroll County. And at this point, I don't know, now, they are going to appeal it. The receiver's going to appeal it and use our solid waste money to appeal it, which don't seem right to me, but anyway, but I don't know if they're gonna go ahead with the other court cases, since 2 have already overruled it. I don't think they will, because if all 5 overturn it and they appeal it, I don't think the Supreme Court would go against 5 circuit judges.
Well, appreciate all the effort you're putting in.
Well, honestly, it's time consuming. But
Boone County has brought in, we filed a motion, and ADQ and the trustee now part of this lawsuit in Boone County. So that may change the dynamics a little bit. They might as well be spending their money, because it's their money we're fighting about, rather than Boone County spending this money.
Yes.
and just so y'all know, Melinda has turned in her resignation. And that's gonna be something we're gonna talk about on the 20th. So. Anybody else have any questions? Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Move on. Any personnel?
We did not meet.
Okay. All right. Moving on, new business, annual hospital lease compliance.
Good evening. My name is Bill Day. I'm the chairman of the Board of Governors this term, and I'm just here to inform everybody that they have met their obligations to the 13 points on the lease and bring you a check. So if anybody has any questions, everybody should have a copy of the 13 points. If anybody has any questions, Vince is here to answer them. Or second. One of the two can answer the question. Yeah, Fred.
It's been a while, but the JPs used to get notice of your all meetings.
The Board of Governors meetings?
Yeah.
Oh, we can get that to you.
Yeah, because I want to come. Is it?
You bet. I believe it goes to, we do send one to the judge's office.
On the record. This month.
2 boards.
Yeah, there's 2 boards, yeah.
You bet.
I
We'll
get
get
it
it.
confused.
Make a
When you get over
suggestion,
stuff.
could you just put them in our monthly packet?
Sure could. You bet.
What about the bank building? Have we got any progress on that? I don't know who's,
Well, actually, we do. We found an architect we're working with. We toured some folks out there. We're gonna do a loan for the renovation. We've already got 2 tenants that's interested in coming in, 2 tenants meaning doctors. And then we're gonna use the rest of it for us. So we're gonna start that construction probably in the next month or so.
good.
And we'll get it moving.
Good.
Anybody else? You wanna pay our bill?
I'll take the check.
That's where I was headed, right? Here you go, David.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, guys.
If anybody's cold, let me know and I'll turn it down.
Turn her down.
Okay. Further announcements, Sheriff Moore has an announcement to make.
First of all, thank you for getting the table up at Jack Williams dinner. That was a pretty special thing. I wasn't able to make it. Chief Roberson did, and so it was a very nice gesture. That's pretty awesome. I met with Judge Hathaway today and Justice Snavely and gave them my resignation effective April 5th. And I will be taking a new position in Little Rock at the Department of Finance Administration as an administrative regulator over the ABC Board, the Tobacco Control Board, Medical Marijuana Commission, and also the Racing Commission. This was not a position I was seeking. I didn't even know it was available, but I received a call from the governor's office and from the administrator at the DFA, and they offered me that position, and I accepted. I'll just tell you, it's been a fantastic working with you all, for you all. I know we always did the job 100%, and y'all have always come through and took care of us at the Sheriff's Office, and I just hope you need to do that with whoever you appoint to fill my position. Spoke with attorney down at the AAC, Mark Whitmore. He gave me a sample resolution to give to you. I gave that to the judge and to Justice Snavely, where you can declare vacancy and also appoint someone to fill the rest of my term. Your other option would have a special election, which we have so many good people that are qualified to do this. I would hate to see you do that. It's going to be very expensive, and I think we have some good people who would be willing to fill that position for the next 2 and 3, 4 years. So that's your decision. But I gave a copy of that to Brian and to the judge, so you can decide how you want to do that. But anyway, I appreciate it very much. I'm looking forward to serving the folks throughout the whole state, but it's also been a great pleasure to serve the folks here. So if you have any questions, I'm not going to be able to stay for the whole meeting. I've got another event with my family I got to go to, but feel free to call me, come by the office, whatever you need to do. But anyway, thank you all very much.
Thank you for your service to the county,
Yeah.
Sheriff. Thank you, Sheriff.
Oh, and we still need money for cars.
Okay, we have a Dave Smith here to discuss, talk to us about the Second Amendment, is that correct? Okay, would you like to get to the podium, sir?
Okay. I hate to stand up there because I'll have my back to some folks, but we'll stand up here anyway.
Well, that's a sheriff.
I'm sorry.
I didn't mean for you to leave, I just was saying.
Thank you, Judge, for allowing me a couple of minutes to address the group. My name is Dave Smith. I am 73 years old, and for the first time in my life, I'm addressing the Quorum Court, and I never expected to come here begging you to support the Bill of Rights and Constitution of the United States. I know that you have all seen the proposals that have been bandied around, particularly the one from Scott County with regard to supporting and creating a sanctuary county. I know that you have also seen the information from Attorney Rainwater, and I've been told that he's a very good man. I won't dispute that. But I'm here primarily because I see an encroachment on our personal rights, particularly our civil rights, not just the Second Amendment rights. I see states all around us that are passing red flag laws. I see them passing laws to limit the size of a gun's magazine. I see the types of weapons being pulled off the market in those states. I see taxes being levied against ammunition. I see all kinds of laws being passed in other states that suddenly diminish our right to keep and bear arms. And I'm having to ask myself and others about what part of shall not be infringed do people, particularly in the state legislatures, not understand. I realize that no one here passes those laws, but I'm asking for your help to make a statement to the lawmakers of our state that says that the citizens of Boone County are not going to stand for an infringement on our individual rights. And that includes individual rights about search and seizure, such as are impacted by the red flag laws and so forth. And I would just appreciate your sympathy and your support, and if you will support some similar kind of ordinance that will help us get the attention of the State House in Little Rock to say, these things are important to our citizens, and we hope that you will be hearing what we say. Thank you, Judge, for allowing me an opportunity to speak.
Thank you, Mr. Smith. Okay, evidently I forgot to talk about the auditor's report. I believe all the Quorum Court members have got a copy of that. Is that correct? Yes, sir. Okay. Any questions about it? Okay. Moving on then. Down to the appropriations. Appropriation ordinance number 1, an appropriation ordinance to move funds from county general into the election center as compensation for the State Board of Election Commissioners for 2 county clerk deputies who attended the Election Commission training, sponsored by Justice Wood.
I make a motion that we read it through section 1.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign.
Be it enacted by the Quorum Court, County of Boone, State of Arkansas, an ordinance to be entitled, an ordinance amending the annual budget for Boone County for the fiscal year 2020 and authorizing the county judge to administer such budget and for other purposes. Now therefore, be it ordained by the Quorum Court of the State of, Quorum Court of the County of Boone, State of Arkansas, Section 1, the following appropriation is made from the general budget, $400 to 1000-0101-1001 county clerk personal salaries full-time, $400. These funds are compensation from the State Board of Election Commissioners for 2 county clerk deputies to attend the election commissioner training with no new funds requested. I make a motion that we approve it.
A second.
Any discussion? Okay, Crystal, can you roll call?
Glenn Redding.
Yes.
Roy Martin.
Yes.
Brian Stabling.
Yes.
Fred Wolf.
Yes.
Bobby Woods.
Yes.
Rodney Sullins.
Yes.
Jim Hart.
Yes.
Ralph Quinn.
Yes.
James Whitener.
Yes.
David Thompson.
Yes.
Jim Mylan.
Yes.
Okay, motion passes. Appropriation ordinance number 2, an appropriation ordinance to appropriate funds received from Hilltop Volunteer Fire Department for gravel at their site into the appropriate line item, submitted by Justice Hart.
I would move to read this through section 1.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign.
Be it enacted by the Quorum Court of the County of Boone, State of Arkansas, an ordinance to be entitled, an ordinance amending the annual budget for Boone County for the fiscal year 2020 and authorizing the county judge to administer such budget and for other purposes. Now, therefore, be it ordained by the Quorum Court of Boone County, Arkansas, Section 1, the following appropriation is made from the Road Dedicated Fund 2000 to 2027 Road Department Supplies Gravel, $350. This sum of $350 is funds received for a load of gravel for the Hilltop Fire Department. I would move for adoption.
Any discussion? Okay, Crystal, roll call please.
Roy Martin.
Yes.
Brian Stabling.
Yes.
Fred Wolf.
Yes.
Bobby Woods.
Yes.
Rodney Sullins.
Yes.
Jim Hart.
Yes.
Glenn Redding. No, sorry. Ralph Quinn.
Yes.
James Whitener.
Yes.
I know. David Thompson.
Yes.
Jim Mylan.
Yes.
Glenn Redding.
Okay.
Judge, I'd like to comment, since, I for one appreciate you helping our volunteers, because they serve a really good purpose. If we didn't have them, it would be really, doing stuff like this is good.
Absolutely.
Thank you for doing that.
Okay, Ordinance number 3, an appropriation ordinance to move funds into the sheriff's department fund purchasing a vehicle sponsored by Justice Thompson.
I would make a motion that we read this.
Second. What?
Make a motion that we read this
The whole thing?
through section 1.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, same sign. Okay.
Be enacted by the Quorum Court of the County of Boone, State of Arkansas, an ordinance to be entitled, an ordinance amending the annual budget for Boone County for the fiscal year 2020, and authorizing the county judge to administer such budget and for other purposes. Now, therefore, be it ordained by the Quorum Court of the County of Boone in the State of Arkansas. Section 1, the following appropriation shall be made from the County General Fund number $20,000 to 1,000-0400-4005, Sheriff's Office, capital outlay, vehicles, $20,000. This sum, $20,000, will be used to purchase vehicles for the Sheriff's Department. Would make a motion that we adopt this.
Second.
Any discussion?
Yeah, I was wondering if Justice Thompson might think about withdrawing his motion and this, simply because we're gonna be replacing the sheriff with a new sheriff, and that may, I'm thinking he may need to decide on whether he needs that or not.
That had occurred to me a little bit.
I'm sorry?
That had occurred to me as well. You know, do we want to go with this, or maybe wait till we get somebody new and see? It doesn't.
I think we'll do it. Yeah, I think we need to, because if not, we can always take it back.
We're not, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I've already I talked to Chief Robertson about that, the chief deputy, and I think they still need the money.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna make any difference whether you wait 30 days or, I think we need to go ahead and give them $20,000.
Well, let's ask the chief deputy, what do you think? Do you think they can still use it?
We definitely need that money.
You guys are all right with that?
Yeah.
Well, I would move for adoption then in that case.
We have, and then Fred seconded it.
Okay. Well, it's in the judge's court then.
No more discussion.
Brian Snavely. Fred Wool.
Yes.
Bobby Woods.
Yes.
Rodney Sullins.
Yes.
Jim Hart.
Yeah.
Ralph Quinn.
Yes.
James Widener.
Yes.
David Thompson.
Yes.
Jim Mylan.
Yes.
Glenn Redding.
Yes.
Roy Martin.
Yes.
Okay. Any comments from the public? Okay. I would like to say, you know, we've got 2 young people here in the Quorum Court, my granddaughter and Shirley's grandson. They've been attending quite often. I think it's great that we have some young people who's interested in how our county government's working. And I encourage any young person to come in and sit in on it, because this is the way government's supposed to work. It tickles me to death to see this. That's all I got to say. Thank you all. Yes.
This program is brought to you as a public service of KTKO Channel 8, Harrison.